Hello, New York Yankees fans. We have brand new exclusive videos and the latest news for you. Before we get started, we'd like to invite you to join our channel and give this video a like. It's crucial to get exclusive access to the latest updates. Anthony Rizzo, star first baseman of the New York Yankees, has reportedly reached a breaking point within the iconic franchise, and the whispers circulating through the clubhouse suggest a storm is brewing that could shake the organization to its core. Sources close to the team reveal that Rizzo has expressed feelings of frustration, claiming repeatedly that "I'm not valued here," a statement that has ignited speculation among fans and insiders alike. The tension seems to stem from a combination of contract negotiations, expectations on the field, and perhaps a perceived lack of support from both management and fellow teammates, though no one has officially confirmed these claims publicly. Rizzo, known for his calm demeanor and veteran leadership, appears uncharacteristically vocal about his grievances, a development that has fueled rumor mills and social media debates. Observers note that the Yankees have faced internal pressure before, but Rizzo's open discontent could represent a rare crack in the facade of unity that the franchise strives to project. With the season unfolding and media attention intensifying, every comment, every appearance, and every performance by Rizzo is being scrutinized more than ever, as fans wonder whether this tension will manifest on the field or prompt a more dramatic shakeup behind the scenes. The buzz around Anthony Rizzo's dissatisfaction has grown louder with each passing day, as insiders hint at ongoing discussions behind closed doors regarding his role, treatment, and potential future with the Yankees. Some speculate that Rizzo feels underappreciated despite his consistent performance at the plate and leadership presence in the dugout, and rumors suggest he may be seeking either a trade or more significant recognition within the organization. Social media platforms have exploded with theories, fan opinions, and dramatic commentary on whether Rizzo's frustration is justified or a calculated move to gain leverage. Analysts point out that while the Yankees have struggled with consistency this season, blaming the team's challenges solely on internal dynamics may oversimplify the issue, yet Rizzo's words carry weight because of his stature and the respect he commands in the league. Sources close to the clubhouse describe tense interactions during practice sessions, subtle exchanges in the dugout, and quiet conversations that hint at deeper dissatisfaction. While official statements remain diplomatic and cautious, the undercurrent of discontent is unmistakable, leaving fans, commentators, and league observers alike on edge, wondering if the Yankees can navigate this turbulence without a public fallout or significant roster changes looming on the horizon. Whispers around the Bronx indicate that Anthony Rizzo's statements may have been the tip of the iceberg, revealing an ongoing struggle between veteran players and management decisions that some perceive as short-sighted or dismissive. The narrative suggests that Rizzo, whose career has been marked by both resilience and achievement, may feel that the team's priorities are misaligned with his expectations of respect and recognition. Within the clubhouse, teammates reportedly oscillate between support and concern, attempting to balance camaraderie with the pressures imposed by media attention and organizational expectations. Industry insiders speculate that the Yankees' front office may face a delicate balancing act, maintaining authority while addressing legitimate concerns expressed by a franchise cornerstone. Meanwhile, fans online dissect every detail, from Rizzo's interviews to his body language during games, interpreting subtle cues as signs of impending moves or confrontation. The atmosphere is charged with speculation about potential trade scenarios, leadership reshuffles, and even shifts in public perception that could affect sponsorships, ticket sales, and long-term team cohesion. As the story unfolds, it becomes clear that Anthony Rizzo's frustration is not an isolated sentiment, but part of a broader conversation about player value, organizational loyalty, and the invisible pressures that define modern professional baseball. Behind the scenes, sources suggest that Anthony Rizzo has been engaged in multiple private meetings with team executives, attempting to articulate his concerns and negotiate his position. Yet these discussions have allegedly failed to provide the resolution he seeks. Insiders hint that the tone of these conversations has grown increasingly tense, with Rizzo emphasizing both his contributions on the field and his role in mentoring younger players, highlighting a perception that his efforts are not being fully acknowledged. Media outlets covering the Yankees' internal dynamics report that while management maintains a stance of neutrality publicly, the situation is a hot topic among analysts who track clubhouse chemistry and leadership influence. Rumors abound about whether Rizzo might leverage external interest from other teams, or if he's strategically signaling his dissatisfaction to prompt internal change. The impact on teammates is reportedly subtle but noticeable, with veteran players carefully navigating interactions to avoid exacerbating tensions while younger athletes observe the unfolding scenario with curiosity and concern. As the story continues to circulate, social media engagement has skyrocketed, fueled by speculation, insider commentary, and the dramatic nature of a star player publicly questioning his value within one of baseball's most storied organizations. Industry commentators suggest that the Anthony Rizzo situation may have broader implications for how professional athletes express frustration and negotiate recognition in high-profile franchises. Historically, the Yankees have cultivated an image of unity and resilience, and any hint of internal discord tends to attract outsized media attention. Rizzo's comments, framed as a personal expression of feeling undervalued, resonate with a wider conversation about player agency, mental health, and the balancing act of loyalty versus self-advocacy in professional sports. Analysts speculate on whether this moment could spark structural changes within the organization, such as adjustments in leadership communication, shifts in contractual negotiations, or even reevaluation of how veteran players are supported. Fans, ever passionate and vocal, have taken to online forums to debate the legitimacy of Rizzo's grievances, often splitting into factions of unwavering support or skepticism regarding his motives. Observers note that the timing of these statements coincides with a critical stretch of the season, adding a layer of pressure as every game carries weight for playoff contention. Amidst all the speculation, the narrative continues to unfold like a suspenseful drama, blending personal stakes, professional pride, and the ever-present scrutiny that comes with being a marquee athlete in New York City. As the rumor mill churns, insiders suggest that the potential consequences of Anthony Rizzo's discontent could ripple beyond the Yankees' locker room, influencing the perceptions of other teams, league executives, and even fans globally. The narrative being built around Rizzo's statements hints at the possibility of a high-profile trade, renegotiation of his contract, or a public reconciliation that could redefine his legacy with the franchise. Social media continues to amplify every subtle hint, with fan theories, analyst breakdowns, and even parody content circulating widely, creating a sense of drama that merges speculation with reality. Industry experts point out that Rizzo's status as a veteran leader gives his words a weight that cannot be ignored, and the tension may impact not only team performance, but broader organizational strategies. Rumors also suggest that the Yankees front office may be considering both immediate and long-term solutions to prevent further discord, ranging from internal restructuring to enhanced player support mechanisms. As this story evolves, the combination of Rizzo's personal frustration, media attention, and fan engagement ensures that the saga will remain a focal point in baseball discourse, creating anticipation, tension, and endless debate about what comes next for both the player and the storied franchise he represents. The tension surrounding Anthony Rizzo within the Yankees organization appears to be reaching new heights, with sources indicating that whispers of discontent have now spread beyond the immediate clubhouse, catching the attention of league insiders and rival teams. Observers suggest that Rizzo's public remarks, combined with subtle signals during games and practice, have prompted speculation that his patience may be wearing thin and that he could be considering options that would dramatically alter the franchise's composition. Analysts note that Rizzo's frustration is not solely about personal recognition, but also about the broader culture of the team, including perceived inconsistencies in communication from management, prioritization of younger players, and what he sees as a lack of acknowledgement for the veteran leadership he provides. Fans have dissected every detail of his body language, interviews, and social media activity, with some interpreting certain gestures as silent protests against internal policies or subtle calls for change. The situation has fueled a frenzy of rumor, with trade possibilities, contract renegotiations, and internal disputes being discussed endlessly in sports circles. As this undercurrent of tension grows, the Yankees face an intricate challenge in balancing the need to maintain control, protect public perception, and address the grievances of a marquee player whose discontent has become impossible to ignore. But before we continue, please remember to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support allows us to keep bringing you the latest news about the New York Yankees. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments. Insiders suggest that the discord surrounding Anthony Rizzo is not just a fleeting issue, but part of a series of ongoing negotiations and behind-the-scenes conversations that could have long-term implications for the Yankees. Sources claim that management has been closely monitoring Rizzo's comments and interactions, attempting to gauge the depth of his dissatisfaction while also weighing potential repercussions for team morale and media narratives. Some speculate that Rizzo's statements are a calculated move to assert leverage, signaling both his value to the organization and the seriousness of his concerns. Meanwhile, teammates are reportedly navigating a delicate balance, offering support without appearing to undermine authority or create divisions within the roster. The rumor mill has exploded with fan speculation, from imagining blockbuster trades to envisioning public confrontations or reconciliations, as social media amplifies every whisper, every glance, and every ambiguous remark. Analysts note that Rizzo's stature as a veteran leader adds credibility to his grievances, making the potential fallout more than just a minor internal matter. As this story continues to unfold, the combination of personal frustration, organizational scrutiny, and intense public interest ensures that every development will be dissected, analyzed, and debated as the Yankees navigate a uniquely challenging moment in their storied history. Sources indicate that the situation with Anthony Rizzo may have already affected the mood of the clubhouse, with veteran and younger players alike reportedly adjusting their behavior and communication to accommodate the heightened tension. Rumors suggest that quiet discussions, subtle exchanges, and private meetings have been ongoing for weeks, with management attempting to address the underlying issues without causing public alarm. Observers note that while no official statements have escalated the situation, the subtleties of interactions during games, practices, and media appearances hint at a more complicated narrative than what is visible to casual fans. Some speculate that Rizzo may be leveraging these circumstances to influence contract negotiations, future role definitions, or even to catalyze changes in team culture that align with his vision of respect and acknowledgement. Analysts note that this type of dynamic is not uncommon in professional sports, but the public nature of Rizzo's comments has amplified the stakes and the scrutiny surrounding each action. As online discussions surge, from forums to social media, the story has grown into a narrative that blends rumor, speculation, and potential strategic maneuvering, creating an atmosphere where every move is interpreted through the lens of internal drama. Fans continue to watch, dissect, and debate, fueling the ongoing saga with speculation, anticipation, and intrigue. Industry insiders point out that Anthony Rizzo's apparent dissatisfaction could influence not only the Yankees but the broader league, as rival teams observe and evaluate the potential opportunity to acquire a high-caliber, veteran player whose public frustration signals possible availability. Sources hint that trade rumors are already circulating quietly, with scouts and executives speculating about which franchises might have the financial resources, roster flexibility, and strategic need to engage in negotiations if the situation escalates. Analysts emphasize that Rizzo's value extends beyond his on-field performance, encompassing leadership qualities, mentorship roles, and fan engagement metrics, which only heighten the intrigue around any potential move. Meanwhile, reports suggest that within the Yankees organization, management is attempting to manage perceptions carefully, balancing the need to project control with the reality of addressing a star player's grievances. Social media has become an amplifier for this narrative, with fans theorizing potential outcomes ranging from blockbuster trades to quiet reconciliations, and every rumor being dissected for hidden truths or hints of negotiation strategy. As this complex situation develops, it represents a multi-layered tension involving personal pride, organizational strategy, and public scrutiny, keeping the story alive in a way that few internal disputes ever do. Every game, every interaction, and every statement now carries the weight of speculation, drama, and possible long-term consequences for both Anthony Rizzo and the Yankees. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the New York Yankees, please subscribe to our channel and give us a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.